You are now listening to TO1 Radio, the talk show podcast station, which brings you the underground, a space for artists of all kinds to showcase their creativity, excitement, challenges, achievements, and love for the arts their way. This podcast contains some quotations, images, and/or excerpts from copyrighted material. These uses fall well within the copyright doctrine of fair use. Welcome to the underground. Welcome, and hello. We are live with Vero G. Everybody, welcome her. Yes, welcome. It is that time once again that we highlight an artist, and we are proud to have Miss Vero G. Now,
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, come on in and let's get comfortable and let's talk to everybody. For those who don't know a lot about you, kind of give them a little background, because I know, but I want them to hear it from you.
Sure, definitely. But before we start, I just want to thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm just honored, and thank you also to OMF, I believe I forget his name right, but definitely for putting me on to you. So I appreciate that as well. So briefly about me, who I am. My name is Vero G. I'm an artist, entrepreneur. I'm an author, poet, actress. I also have radio and also TV as well with my platform, the Vero G Spotlight brand, and just so much other things all together intertwined. But I'm just I'm honored to be here and to talk about, so many things we're going to talk about in the show as well.
Awesome. I'm loving it. Girl, you stay busy. You are like me. You have a ton on your plate. So let me ask that question first. Because I know how I do it, and some people be wanting to know, how does everything work? Work, life, romance, everything, the art. How do you balance it all?
That's a good question. I would say sometimes I have my days where it's overwhelming, and there's sometimes, I'm able to, do everything as I can. But I think the main key for me is balance. Is about just figuring out what things you have to knock out during the day, what things are important, and what things could put on hold until, you take the important things out the way first. So I think that's the main keys and balances to that. And then eventually you'll get to, point A to point B, and you'll get things done eventually, but you just can't overwhelm yourself. I realize that now.
Right. I know a lot of people who are in the industry, they get worn out and tired out and everything. And for those who want to come, who's hearing you on here, what advice would you give them if they're trying to follow somewhat the path that you're going on your journey?
Definitely. Not a problem. I always have these three elements. I feel like it's definitely sufficient with what I'm doing, especially doing for a while. I will say the first thing is be consistent. A lot of times people say, they'll do something and they fall off, but you have to be on top of it. You have to be, you have to realize if it's a passion of yours, it's a dream, go all 110% on it, all the way. A second one I would say is pretty much being humble. You have to always be humble, because down the line, people will appreciate that, and they pick that up. They realize, someone's grateful and they appreciate the blessings that come their way. There's more bigger things along the way to come with that as well. And the third one I would say, part of to that, I feel like it's just never give up. That's something a lot of people kind of like, sometimes they realize, we all have our days where we kind of like want to give up on situations, or we have self-doubts. And trust me, I had plenty of those in my lifetime. But I realized when you kind of look back in your journey and say, wait a minute, why am I, self-doubting myself? Because look how far I've come. You're on the right path. It just may take a little longer, but you're getting onto your destination, definitely.
Already. Oh, she hit that mug, y'all. She was ready. She is on her shit. She is on her shit. I love it. She hitting me hoe left and right. Yes. See, that's it. That's it right there. I mean, you got it. And I know you're grinding. So, what sparked this grind for you? Like, who first got you into music?
Oh, wow. I could go way back. I could really go like way back in time now. I Actually, that's a very good question. I would say, well, the late Selena, may she rest in peace.
Yes.
Definitely, she was one of my main role models when I was very young, with watching her as being a Latina and seeing her kind of, definitely, especially in her genre, like, it was more of a male dominated kind of scenery, and she kind of took over as a woman, and I fell in love with her way of doing things, her way she carried herself, and I was like, wow. So from that point on, I feel like I wanted to embody that, and to kind of like break those barriers now, especially being a Latina, being a plus size woman myself, and so we Lizzo did it, and I want to be the next person down that line to break many barriers for us women out there.
Yeah, I can. You know what? I can feel that because when I was going over your information and everything, and I was looking at like the different videos, and there was one move you did in one of your videos. I said she hit that Selena. That is a fucking Selena move right there off the top. I called it because I love Selena. So when I was, you have some of those vibes like that. So that's pretty cool. And then when I saw you hit that move in that video, I said, "Oh hell yeah, I'm 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 responding to her definitely."
Thank you.
Because I mean, it was smooth. You hit it so smooth, and you was into it when you were performing. I was like, yeah, she definitely deserved that spotlight. Yes, because you did that, and I knew it was some Selena somewhere up in there. I just knew it. So it just did my heart some good to hear you say that. Selena was the one who pretty much sparked that grind for you. So that's amazing right there. Like totally amazing. So tell me this. How would you describe the music that you typically create?
Definitely. So, with my music, it when I started doing it years ago, I was just like, in the beginning, just testing it out, seeing what songs would sound good at the time, and so I was more sticking to like R&B, pop and that stuff. But then down the line, I tested different sounds and different things, and even to this day, I want to be an artist where I don't want to be like on one box of genre. I want to be multiple genres. Like what I do now is hip hop, R&B, pop. A little bit of everything that in and stuff. So, sorry. Well, my music, I feel like the majority of my music is all clean music. And what I love about it, what stands out the most, it inspires people. It motivates people with different topics, different scenarios, and I feel like definitely how my music relates towards my personal situations, experiences. I wanted people to feel it, to feel my pain, to feel a great dance song, and to actually like, wow, this is something that I haven't heard in a long time, and it got me.
It's that feeling. It's that vibe. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Look, I was listening to Crush on You earlier, so I'm already kind of on that vibe. I was sitting there with that bottle of Kool-Aid, and I had that playing, and I was sitting at my desk, and I was just sitting there just bopping my head, and I'm like, I feel that. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Thank you.
So yes, that's that vibe. That's something you definitely want is for, your listeners, your fans to really connect with you, and that's one of the biggest ways to bond with them. Is them feeling your shit.
I appreciate that. Definitely.
Yeah. So, okay, if somebody wanted to find you, if they're like, well, where do we find Vero G? What would you tell them?
Yes, ma'am. So, pretty much you guys can find me on my Instagram, which is at official Vero G altogether. You guys can find my artist page at VERO2884 on Facebook page, on Facebook. My website, pretty much everything's there. It's on www.verogmusic.com. And just check me there if you guys want to just check out my stuff and everything.
Y'all make sure y'all done noted that, y'all with them quick fingers on them iPhones and things. I know y'all be hitting it. Y'all done already say the information in. But definitely, y'all go check her out because she is what that is. She the truth. And I'm honored for you to be on the show a lot because you're the first Latina.
What?
You are the first Latina to be featured as an artist. Yes,
Drop.
for the
You make me
Underground
pay my day.
Podcast. Hey, yes. Hey, yes. That's how we do it. This is kicking. When you come over here, if you come to any other podcast under the T on One radio station, we're gonna be grooving, we're gonna be vibing, just like we are right here on the Underground Podcast.
I love it. Awesome.
Yes, like
So
it's
honored.
when you come, you fam. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. And here we want to support every artist to see them make it. Like
Definitely.
that's our whole goal with this. So, me saying that, let me ask this question right over here. Let's do this one right over here. Who
Okay.
would you most want to work with? If you could perform with anybody, who would it
Mm,
be?
wow. It's a list.
Girl, gonna run down that list. You don't know who listening, girl. You better shoot that shit out there.
That is so true. Yes, yes. Oh gosh. Okay. So I would say top of my head right now. Ah man. Definitely Neo. That's one person I for a while would
Ooh,
love to work with for like a song and possibly perform with him.
ooh,
Uh, definitely. Another person I have in mind, but watching for a while. Christina Aguilera. She has
yeah.
a big comeback now. Yeah. So yeah, she's definitely I have an eye on her for that.
Okay.
Another person I would definitely download for Latin, I guess you could say, is Bad Bunny. Um,
Hey.
yes, put some reggaeton in there. Gotta spice it
Yes.
up.
Yes. Gotta keep it versatile.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Those are the
Okay.
ones for now. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'd be in trouble all on stage. I'd be trying to hold a man's hand, be just sitting there patting his hand. He'd be like, "Man, I'm gonna need you to get off stage." But,
It's fine. That's fine. Oh my god.
but
Oh shoot.
I could see that though. I could definitely see you pulling it off.
Thank you.
Yes, most definitely. So, which of all your songs is your favorite to perform?
Oh man. There's a few. One I haven't performed yet because it's very, very close to my heart. But I'll talk. That one is Mother's Lullaby. Lullaby. Forgive me.
That's okay.
Yeah, just she get emotional about it. Yeah, that one. That song is very dear to my heart. Actually written that song for my son, and I really don't perform that one because I really just even hearing the notes and singing to it. I'll tear up. So I can't. But one or two
Okay.
songs are definitely. So one or two songs I definitely would say that really means the most. One is the latest single, which is for the Here I Am album, which is out now. It's called Let 'Em Hear You, which is it's actually that's the first song I ever did, which is like a Christian based or
Mhm.
uplifting song with that sense. And I felt the reason why I made that song because I was during the time with the COVID, and
Mhm.
I just felt there was something what we definitely needed a song to help us or encourage us during these tough times to overcome those battles.
Right.
And definitely, and it was just amazing to put it together. And big shout out to my music producer Wilson for that. And just the song is so beautiful, and people have been playing it and showing support. And I've been recently performing that song as well at various venues, and people just they cry, they feel it, and it's just like
Yeah.
wow, it's very powerful. And I just want people to know that either what we go through in life, we still have to have faith in life, and that's one of them.
That's right.
No doubt, definitely. Another song I would say that's really close to me. This one I think it was the one I did with Cuban Link, "Come With Me, Vente Conmigo," because that song
Mm.
hit me. It was weird because the whole big shout out to Cuban Link, by the way, to
Mhm.
work with this amazing album. This song itself and Goya as well, and my management job, Prime Media, and just to do this song with a legend in the hip hop game was an
Mhm.
honor, definitely. And to do this, it was like a dream because I actually saw him years ago with Terror Squad, and I was like, yeah, he's kind of cool for hip hop,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hell
Definitely.
yeah. Oh man, so I know that was a hell of an experience, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. It was like I had a moment where I was still pinching myself, like, is this happening?
Is it real? Like, am I gonna wake up and I'm gonna be in my bed? Is this real? Yeah.
No, definitely. It was great because actually, no lie, we pushed it last year for the fifth LDM. They have like a award show for independent artists yearly, and we
Mm-hmm.
submitted with that song for them, and we won Latin Artist of the Year of 2021 last year. So it really was a big,
Oh,
yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It was a big momentum for both of us, and it was just like wow. And we performed that in certain places. People just loved it. Was dancing. Even recently, I did a show, and people just loved this. Was really great. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
See, that's the thing about music. It's so powerful. It's uplifting. I mean, it can take you low and bring you back up and make you drop it to the floor. I mean, it moves the body, it moves the mind, it moves the
Yes,
spirit, and it's just one of those things that I think the world cannot go without.
so true,
Cannot
so
go
true.
without. That's why I'm doing this. I want more artists to come through and good music and make it so the next generations can still understand what good music is.
Definitely, definitely,
So
so true.
so what's next for Vero G?
Ooh, so
I'm
you guys.
curious.
Oh, okay. So you guys got a little exclusive now.
I'm trying. I is working on it. I is
Oh,
working on it. Yes.
awesome, awesome, awesome. No, so right now as we speak, I'm working. Actually, it's gonna be out soon, but I haven't released it yet. But the fifth EP album is called Energy, and that has a lot of great songs in there. You know, up tempo beat songs, slow songs, a little bit mix of everything. So that'll be out
Okay.
definitely. Yeah, definitely soon. And with that, I actually have a new book that just came out. It's called Mixed Emotions, and
Ooh.
that's yeah, that definitely. That's out now. You guys could get that at www.amazon.com. And pretty much, I'm working actually in a few music videos this year. I'm working on some things right now, and just working.
Ooh, girl, you got to keep me in the loop now, because I'm
Oh yeah,
posting and I'm sharing what you're sending me. So keep sending it. That way I can get it out to
definitely.
everybody. Now, everybody, if you are just now tuning in, we have been speaking with Latin artist Vero G, and she has
Yay!
been wonderful.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
And
Thank
go check out her music, check out her videos. Just go check her out. Go on and Google. You've been Googling yourself. Now it's time to Google somebody else. Google Vero G
definitely,
and go on
definitely.
down that list. You never know which one of them songs is going to be your favorite for this new year.
Oh
Hello.
yeah.
Yes. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it.
I
Okay,
love it.
so we done talked about some of everything. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now, if you could sit there and go on a full tour with somebody, who you would want to do that with? Because I know that's a little different from just having a show, with somebody, but going on tour.
Mm, that's a good question. Oh wow. Um, well, definitely if I ever get a chance to meet Lizzo, I would love to be in a tour with her and do shows with her as well and tour different cities and that sorts. I would say even Snoop Dogg. He's someone
Mm.
who's yeah, he's a legend in the game. So I would love to like even do a track with him and you know
Already, yes.
yeah, I
Yes.
mean, you never know. Like, it's always different things coming out. That'd be really great. Wow, the list goes on.
Okay, so Lizzo and Snoop.
Yeah.
Hey, Vero G. Vero G. Y'all go check her out. She trying to work something out with y'all. She trying to work with y'all. Come
Yes.
check her out. Hey, if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who know them, let them know Vero G want to work with them. She trying to
Definitely.
grind. Yes, baby. That's how we do it here. We put it out there. We
Thank
put
you.
it all out there. Now, is there anything else you would like to let the listeners know?
Yes, definitely. So, as we speak right now, a few things. One of them is you guys go vote for me. It's once, I guess, I mean, just tell everybody like, to vote for me. It's not once a week, but it used to be once a week.
Mm-hmm.
But now, because of now, the countdown to the award show is now like to August. So they're telling people just vote one time and then tell friends and family. So, guys, this year I'm on the 6th LDM nominated Latin Artist of the Year for 2022 and Video of the Year and Mikama. So, guys, if you want to vote for me, guys, for both of those categories, you can do so at www.ldnradio.com/vote. That's one of them. Another one is where right now we're being on the voting process right now for a documentary which I had done a couple years back with my management, and that's called Trials and Tribulations. It's really thank you. It's really a very definitely. It's a very emotional, uplifting story about what things I've gone through and how it made me that sort. So it's like more behind the scenes, and you see the rawness of it. Yeah, definitely. And definitely.
I want to see that.
Yeah. Not a problem. And yeah, you guys, if you want to vote for that, you could do so if you go to YouTube channel, you go to Brooklyn Free Speech. That's like the voting sessions now, and I think you go under Vero G Spotlight, or you put down, I think Trials and Tribulations is one of those two, and you guys can vote. It's how you vote is pretty much you like it, and you comment or you share and just tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. So we're right now in a situation with that. Also, the video Fighter, the music video we did a while back, that actually got been officially selected. It's called GIFF, GIFF, which is Global, I think something with Empire or something. It's a film festival, which it got picked up and it got selected to be seen there. So yeah.
Oh, congratulations! You know what? Just kudos all around. See, that's what I mean. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Vero G is grinding. She's always got some project going on. It's always something positive, and we need so much more of that in the world. So, Vero, we definitely support you on your journey. And, I mean, just hope you and wish you so much success because, I mean, you've done so much. I read your artist bio. You stood out. Let me just say that because when I read your artist bio, I said this is a whole essay up here. Okay. Like it was I'm telling you, the intent, your passion for it, like it was all in there. And I see that you truly do have a passion for this. Which means I see that you also are gonna have that drive to go with it. So you definitely deserve tonight's artist highlight. You definitely do.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Now,
I also want to add to. No, it's okay. I do want to also add that I also have a magazine publication. Don't mind the background.
It's okay.
I also have a magazine publication, it's a monthly issue, and it's called the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So I'm looking for artists or anyone that would like to be a part of that as well. It's print and digital, so depending, if you guys want to get your hard copy or you want to get online, so it's an option for that. Also, I have a radio show here in New York City. It's called the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Definitely check that out. It's every Wednesdays from 5 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's at DTF Radio. Myself and co-host the Loudmouth. I just recently am co-hosting also another radio show for WFRM. That's at Famous Radio, and that's online. You guys could definitely download the app for that. And I'm one of the co-hosts for it's called Girl Talk. It's with spelling T with Tilia. So it's gonna be airing every Fridays, I believe, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, I'm just still working.
Yeah, you are, and I get it. I totally get it because I'm the one person. This is a one woman crew here for T on One Radio and all the podcasts under it. That's all me. So trust me, I understand.
Yes, I give it to you. It's a lot of work. It is. I'm telling you.
It is. But people need to know that too, because most of the time, especially the younger generation, they see the music videos, they see, shots of the people in their big houses and their cars, but they don't get to see the struggle to get there. They never get to hear or see that. And that's another reason why I definitely ask my artists that come on to share some of that with the listeners so they can have a better understanding and know this is not an overnight process.
Oh, no. I'll add some insight to that as well, what you mentioned. I've been doing this for like over 8 years and plus. and it's been a long journey. There have been times where I wanted to give up. I felt like, what's the point, what's the purpose? I'm not getting to that moment, but I realized, like, I mentioned earlier, like, it's everything is timing. It's sometimes you have to wait till your time comes. You have to wait till everything's put for a reason to what it is, and I feel through there was times where I sacrificed, sleepless nights, going to studio, sacrificing a few meals just to put money together to put my music together in the studio. There's been a lot of sacrifices. There've been times where I barely would spend time with my son because I would have to run around to events and try to get my name out there, or try to do fashion shows, and the list goes on.
Right.
The list goes on, and like you mentioned, a lot of people see just the other side, but they don't really see the sweat, blood, and tears you put in to put what that product is out there, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Right, it is, but it is possible.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yes.
And listening to you, as well as reading your artist bio, you definitely have the drive. You definitely want it.
Thank you.
You do a lot. And it's almost like, because I joked with my husband about this. We had a conversation. He was like, you do all this stuff and you're a one-woman show. He was like, so it's basically like the Walmart of podcasts? Is that what we doing here? It has everything. And so listening to you and reading your bio, I'm like, she's a Walmart artist. But that's not a bad thing, because you have some of everything going on. So either way it go, somebody is going to like one of those songs. Then it's going to be two of those songs. And it just goes on, because it's something, you pretty much got a little something for everybody.
Oh, no, definitely. And I also want to add something, too, if you don't mind,
no,
to
that's
listeners.
Fine.
I appreciate it. What I wanted to also write testimony quickly on here, because even before getting into the industry as an artist and everything else, way before that time, I've written a book which is called Trials and Tribulations and Autobiography, Vero G, which is out now as well as Amazon. And in that book entails testimonies of what I went through many years ago, being a domestic violence survivor, being a rape victim, being in the shelter system, being homeless and pregnant when I was pregnant years ago.
Wow.
Being in a foster care system. And these are my personal things I went through, and I feel like I had to tell these testimonies out there to the world, to let people know, definitely, that to tell people, to let them know that, don't give up on yourself. Like, yeah, I went through worse in life, and if it didn't kill me, it made me nothing but stronger. And that's what... Definitely. And that's what I want you to know and gain from this room today. Like, even though, doing these great things now, but prior to that, I was worse than that I was before. And there were times when I wanted to lose faith in God. And I said, no, and there were times where I was tested to exit out, and I'll be honest. But, God said, no, this is not your time, my child. And this is a time where you got to just prevail and go through what you go through and tell these people your story, because you never know whose lives you're saving just by hearing your story.
Right. I love it. I absolutely love it, because
thank you.
I mean, that's what the whole radio station is about. It's to encourage and inspire positive change, to uplift the world. Like every one of the podcasts, even this one, it is for encouragement. It is for that uplifting. It is for the bonding as well as healing of all people.
Definitely.
Sharing the craft, sharing the pain, sharing that struggle, just sharing the entire journey can definitely save many lives.
Oh, yes.
Because, I mean, I know I was on that edge myself, so I get it. I get it.
Oh, wow.
Totally get it. Almost gave up. Because I'll be honest, I am 41 years old. I'll be 42 years old, and I'm a disabled person. I used to be very active. I can't do all that anymore. I have muscular dystrophy. But I can use my mouth. I can speak. So nobody give up. I don't care what your situation is. Don't give up on your dreams, on your goals, on your desires. And I want everyone, including you, Vero G, to know that you are worthy. You are needed. And you are loved.
Thank you.
And you give something. You give something, and in return, I want to give you something. Keep going. Keep striving and keep pushing, and you'll get there.
Thank you.
And you're going to save somebody's life as well, just by those testimonies. So y'all go get that book. Definitely go get that book. Definitely check out her music. And I do have a treat for the audience. We are going to play one of your songs tonight.
Yay!
Yeah, so which one shall we play? Let's see.
You told me. I'm waiting for surprise to win.
I got a good job. She don't even know which one I'm going to play. Ha ha.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes. So, everybody, listen and enjoy Vero G's song, Come With Me.
Ooh, yes.
Veronica, Cuban link.
Vero G, vente conmigo.
Veronica,
Come with me.
Es Veronica. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer.
Vente conmigo. Come with me. Come with me, can't you see we're meant to be? Give me a love, just one shot to make you mine. Showing you to love you and blow your mind. Tú eres mío, yo soy tuya. A love so divine.
Yeah. Show me the love. Yeah. You always think you know. Yeah. Show me the love. Mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo. A poder acariciarte tu piel. Darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él. Ay, olvídate de él. So baby, are you gonna come with me? Ven, mami, let me set you free. I need to know right now. Are you down to ride or die? Ride or die.
You're the one for me. Boy, Poppy, I'ma follow your lead. And I'ma hold you down till the day I die. Cause you're my guy, my ride
I
or
bet your band can't do it like
die.
that. No cap, still at 24 karat gold Mac. Let's throw back, rapper that'll give you no slack. Hold that. I'ma fix you till your eyes roll back. And have your toes tapping like a ballerina when you up in my arena. Give you that vitamina, make you proud to be Latina. And change your whole demeanor, it'll have you feeling leaner. From the way you talk to the way that you camina. Word of Selena, I've been dreaming of you, even you do. So we can do what we've been meaning to do. It's us two, no one else needs to be in the group. Up in the mountaintop together, overseeing the view. Am I being a fool? And believing that you love me and always thinking of me. Girl, why don't you just leave? There must be a reason, don't hush me. You told me to trust you, now trust mami, vente conmigo. Sé que tú no estás contenta con él. Se te ve en tus ojos perdido. Él ya no te sabe querer. Chiquitica, vente conmigo. Pa' poder acariciarte tu piel. Darte besitos de cabeza hasta el ombligo. Ven conmigo, olvídate de él. Olvídate de él.
Y'all, see, that is the one, Vero. That is the one that did it for me. I'm telling you. Had me want to dance in that circle, and you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Girl.
Thank you.
Girl, yes. I enjoyed making dinner the other night, listening to that one in the kitchen. I sure did.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm honored. Wow.
Yes, I did. I was sitting there and I was taking my time and I was doing my little circle dance in the kitchen around the island. Yes, I was. I was hitting that hoe. I kid you not. I really enjoyed that. And I'm telling you that one, when I first heard it, before the name Selena was even said, that's the vibe I got. Like, off the top.
Wow. That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Man, Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed that because I definitely enjoyed it. I think maybe I get to enjoy it a little more. So therefore, you guys have to go so you can get it for yourself. Bump it in your trunk on the weekends. Go to the family picnic. Summertime is coming. Bump Vero's music. Okay?
I
Yas.
appreciate that.
Yas. It has been a blast having you on, girl.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Yes. You know you're going to have to come back now, right? You know you're going to have...
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that now. I'm going to be all in your inbox like, what you doing? Where you at?
That's not a problem. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Shoot.
So, any last words for the listeners?
Definitely. Those out there tuning in, I just want to get you guys to know that just keep believing in yourself. Don't ever give up on your dreams. If you will have those days where you like I said, self-doubt or even a chance of a moment like, okay, I can't. Just give it a shot. Just pursue any dream you have in life, and just don't give up on yourself. Yeah.
Right. That is a wonderful note to end on. It really is. If y'all don't take nothing else, take the love that we done spewed tonight, because it's all love. All the way around, it's all love, and it's support. And we need to really support the underground community. It is huge. It's huge. Like, the mainstream is like, yeah, But if you go to the underground, you're gonna get to your grassroots up under there.
Oh yeah, that's almost definite.
It's fun to get a little dirty, a little grimy, to sit back, and chill and listen to some raw, real music. Uncut. Like, you're not missing the love, you're not missing the intent. You get it all. It's like a good full course meal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like, for real, like, I'm a foodie, so, hey, all my foodies out there, I know y'all feel me on this. You get that good plate. You got your meat, you got your potatoes, you got, everything you want on it. And music for me is like that as well. Because when you're sad, you're like, I don't want to eat, I don't want, and then you hear a good song that you have no choice but to come up out of that funk.
Exactly.
It's just all the way around. And it's good for your health as well.
So true.
Music is good for your health. So, especially the upbeat, the uplifting, it makes you want to move. It makes you want to groove. It makes you, play the song while you're cooking, play the song while you're cleaning. Just enjoy all those positive vibes that are being transferred to you. Because we know energy doesn't stop. It keeps moving. And in music, it keeps going. That's why some of the greatest songs are never forgotten. And Vero, I want your songs to end up in that category, my dear.
Thank you. Aww.
Yes, most definitely, yes. Because we on one over here on T on One. We always on one. We always. The health, the music, the love, the humanity, the inspiration, we're here. So you got to come back and visit us now.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget, Vero, the next events, hit me up, let me know so I can let everybody else know, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yes,
okay,
definitely.
all right. Well, darling, it was nice having you on the show. You gotta come back, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Same here. Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? It's my pleasure. It's definitely my pleasure to help.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, ta-ta for now, darling.
Bye, guys.
Yes, that was Vero G. Go check out her music. I think she's a wonderful artist, a wonderful and caring person. She has a lot of insight. She's an author. I mean, go check her out for yourself and tell me what you are feeling, what you're thinking, and let her know. Give her some feedback on her music. Give us some feedback on the show. We appreciate it all, and much love and respect to Vero G, and many blessings. And guys, have a great weekend.
You have been listening to The Underground on the TN1 Radio Talk Show podcast station, giving you the latest underground artist interviews, highlights, events, as well as performances. If you know an artistic mind who deserves an artist highlight that's been working hard, hit me up at TN1radiostation@gmail.com. Place it to the attention of the underground with the artist info. Keep jamming, keep striving, you got this. Let's support the underground music as well as its artists.